Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is once again that time of the week. It is Thirsty Thursday. Make sure you got that G Fuel on the ready. If not, you already know Code Immortal has got you covered. But alongside Thirsty Thursday, it is also update day here in Call of Duty, and a very big one at that, as Season 2 is officially here with today's update. The 1.32 or the Season 2 update is now live for everyone on all platforms, on all titles, and honestly, it's a pretty fun one. We of course got new content, we've got new map changes in Warzone, plenty of other things to go over. So as we run through it all, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Let's aim for 4,000 likes on this one. And of course, if you're new to the channel, or if you happen to be a part of the 57% of viewers who aren't already subscribed, this is the place to be for really everything going on in COD. News, intel, updates, you name it, it's all right here. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. Now, first off, when it comes to the Season 2 update, let's talk about the actual update itself because, while it is very big in terms of actual content and changes, it's also pretty big in terms of actual size. So on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, it's going to be right around 17 gigs in size. On Xbox Series X and Xbox One, it's going to be around 18 gigs in size. On PC, if you are a free-to-play player, it's going to be around 17 gigs. And if you own both Warzone and Modern Warfare, it's going to be around 21 gigs. So yeah, make sure you plan accordingly. Maybe leave your system on when you're going out. That way it'll automatically download in the background. And hopefully your hard drives aren't crying too much from this one. Anyways, of course, this season and this update brings a ton of content to Warzone, and starting with the Battle Pass, I did already cover this in a separate video going over all the tiers in the Season 2 Pass. If you want to check that one out, I will leave a link to that down below. But of course, the main standouts here are Naga, who is the main seasonal operator this time. You get some pretty cool skins for him in this pass. And personally, what I'm interested in the most is, of course, the weapons, which are available at Tier 15 and Tier 31. Those are actually free tiers, so anyone can get those weapons, even if you don't buy the pass, so long as you get past those tiers, obviously, you're good to go and you can unlock those and level them up. We also have the brand new Outbreak Event live in Cold War and Warzone. This is basically just like the Rebirth event, essentially. We have a handful of different challenges to complete, both in Warzone and in Outbreak. Some are specific to Cold War Outbreak, some are specific to Warzone. You gotta go back and forth there, and that'll give you special rewards like calling cards and charms and watches and the like. If you end up completing every single challenge, you get the Gray Matter Sniper for the Tundra. This is a blueprint there, and this comes with the Wrap Suppressor, the Cavalry Barrel, the Front Grip, and also the 9-round mag. It's got like this grayish, bluish camo on it. Personally, I like the fact that it's called Gray Matter because it's kind of a Breaking Bad reference as well, but nothing too crazy, nothing too bad, just sort of a mediocre blueprint for that. On top of that, we also have a brand new playlist update featuring a new mode and then some of the standard stuff. We of course have the usual Battle Royale quads, trios, duos, and solos as always. We've got Resurgence Extreme, which is Rebirth Island Resurgence, so long as you have a teammate up, you can keep respawning, but there's actually 90 players here instead of 45, so we are doubling the player count, which means it is going to be as chaotic as can be. Definitely looking forward to trying out this one throughout the season. Then finally, we've also got Plunder Blood Money as well, in case you want to be a bit more casual and maybe explore the map, because, lo and behold, we've got a lot of map changes to run through. So first up, the major one is obviously the Shipwreck Point of Interest. This is located right next to the prison, in between prison and in port there. This, of course, is the Voidinoy, the Doodle Bob ship. This thing is thick, all right, folks? We're talking like 4 Cs here, if I'm being honest. There is so much to explore on this thing. The upper deck, the middle deck, the main inside area. I'm not super familiar with like ship knowledge and ship terminology, but there is a lot here to run through, to explore, to figure out. And of course, zombies actually spawn here on the map as well. It's the only place on the map where they currently spawn. If you end up killing enough zombies while at the boat location, they end up dropping a yellow access card, which of course is brand new. That card will then direct you to a special yellow crate. You can get some upgraded loot out of that. So there's definitely a point in going there right now in terms of just general loot. But keep in mind, this place is as hot as can be. So many people are dropping here right now, so expect to be 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th party whenever you try to fight here. Now, we also got some changes to the monuments around the map. We ended up getting some new access to some bunkers in 3 different areas specifically. The Bunker 10 area now has an additional hallway available in it. Honestly, nothing too crazy with this one. This is probably the most boring of the 3 different changes here. The monument on the hill above construction and hills is actually opened up now, and inside there is this massive missile silo. We've got a lot of little side tunnels in there that lead to various rooms and whatnot. There's a machine in here that has a zombie's image on it that says 5%. These machines actually appear in all of the new bunkers, then even in the hole over at the airport area as well. And with the whole 5% here, it seems like this might be referencing the percent of the infection on the map right now. Geeky Pastimes over on Twitter, we've talked about him before, sort of theorized about that, and honestly, it does make a lot of sense. We've got 20 different locations on the map, one of them is infected, so that'd be 5%. We may see that change as the season goes on though. Then the final new bunker is actually over at the military base statue. This one is a bit smaller than the Hills area one, but it has like this sort of circular layout to it with a few extra hallways in it as well. Also, the dam got a slight change in this update, as there is now a dock up on the ice for no apparent reason. I don't know if they're trying to ice fish up there or what, but something is going on there for sure. Now, in addition to all the new areas, some areas were actually removed in this update. Raven ended up removing access to all the subways on the map, so that entire system no longer exists. The stadium garage is also now closed off, and bunkers 0, 4, 5, 6, 9, nice, and also bunker 11 are no longer accessible, so you can actually no longer do the bunker 11 or stadium Easter eggs. The gulag also got a slight change in this update. Now the car head glitch there is no longer a thing. Instead, we've got some boxes for covers, so that way it is a bit more balanced. Then, getting into the weapon updates, we've got some interesting changes here. They increased the velocity on the Cold War AUG. That was like the only weapon-specific change they mentioned. They quote-unquote updated the Cold War attachments, so pros, cons, and stat bar values are now more accurate to their actual functionality, except things like the agency suppressor now end up reducing damage range instead of matching it like what the monolithic suppressor would do, so it would actually be worse. They basically reverted the whole change they made a few weeks back to that. So I'm assuming some more work has to be done here, but apparently the Cold War attachments are working more as intended. I don't think they're working fully as intended, but we're making progress. That's what matters here. Also, on the Bruiser Grip, it now increases movement speed and hipfire accuracy. The mounted flashlight increases movement speed and ADS speed, and the Tiger Team flashlight does the same. Now, onto the general fixes. Players should no longer spawn outside of the Gulag combat area. Stopping power rounds now load properly on Cold War weapons. It's about time. They fixed various reticle issues. The Forest Spirit Grinch skin is no longer invisible. The Gem Cutter rifle is now suppressed correctly. We've got some better mission tracking. The MAC-10 challenge unlocks now track correctly. Operator missions now require the correct character to be equipped in order for those to accurately track. They fixed an issue with the war tracks. The heartbeat sensor in the kill cam, and then also the prestige banners have also been fixed. In general gameplay, the ground and the chest loot was actually updated to feature new weapons like the Season 2 weapons and a handful of the new blueprints. Players that are in the gas now actually suffer more damage over time, so essentially this should end up countering the stim glitch if that ever comes back. I mean, knowing Warzone, it's probably going to be coming back any day now, so that should actually combat that if it were to return. The intel missions have also been removed, not gonna lie. That makes me incredibly sad. I love the intel from Modern Warfare. I love posting the videos about that stuff. You guys seem to enjoy them quite a bit. We haven't seen anything regarding those since the Cold War integration happened, and now they're no longer a thing whatsoever. I hope it returns at some point in the future. Like I said, really bummed to see that update. But then finally, they also balanced the Kingslayer XP in Battle Royale to be more similar to the other Battle Royale modes that we've got. Now, over in Modern Warfare, we did see a slight playlist update. This was really the only update that MW got. And right now we've got Boots on the Ground War, Gunfight, Gunfight OSP, Shoot the Ship, thank goodness, then also the Bomb Objectives Mosh Pit as well. Then to close things out, we do have a brand new story refresh as well. And here we've got the River Slasher bundle for 1800 COD points, which actually comes with the Machete Melee, an Adler skin, an Assault Rifle blueprint, a watch, a finishing move, a charm, a reticle, then also a tier skip for the Battle Pass. We also have the Gilded Age 2 bundle for 1500 COD points. This comes with a sniper blueprint, a shoddy blueprint, a charm, an emblem, a watch, then finally a calling card. So yeah, there you have it. With all of that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing here in the 1.32 or the Season 2 update in Call of Duty Warzone. That's gonna wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, and basically everything else in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WhosImmortal for a spicy discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, and Control Freak products, and the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.